It's such an honor and great feeling to come back to Vilnius and to be in Lithuania again and to be with my dear friend Valdo Adamkaus. We have been friends for many, many years, and we worked together for Lithuania. My mother was born in Lithuania, in Jurbarkas, came to the United States, became a citizen. Her little boy became a United States Senator, and I've tried to remember Lithuania in the Senate. And I will tell you that as I look at the history that leads up to today, I think of the struggles that Lithuania has gone through, the periods of the Great World Wars, the period of communist domination by the Soviet Union for so many years, and then those glorious days when Lithuania again had its freedom and independence. And each of those steps along the way, the United States and Lithuania had worked together as allies and as friends because we have common values. We value freedom, we value the sovereignty of nations, and we believe that your word is your bond. And that really is a definition of this man who came back to Lithuania after working for our government in the United States and led this country in so many wonderful things. And the most important, of course, is the membership in NATO, which we know today is essential to the survival. But I'm a big fan of President Adamkus, and it's sure great to be with you today. Tell them what you think about the last 100 years and where Lithuania is going.
Thank you, Senator. I definitely very happy to see you here in Lithuania again. Even when I spent 50 years with you in the United States, came back here, but United States still is part of my life because something what we have lived together, accomplished together, I will especially exceptionally value our friendship. I remember even the day you were elected as a senator from Illinois, because Illinois was my basic permanent living space. And from day one, we always continued our friendship one way or another. You helped me a lot in conducting my duties as an environmental protection office director or administrator as Region 5. I believe this continuous relationship have resolved some of the issues over there. But I want to exceptionally mention one thing. When Lithuania was occupied by Soviet Union, you were a strong supporter of the nation's fight for freedom. And I many times myself, I turned to you for advice and see how far can we go, what can we accomplish with it. And that finally, the day came when Lithuania became free and democratic, and you can see the progress we made in 30 years since our Declaration of Independence. I believe that you probably won't find a single individual who wouldn't know about you as a person. We are all from that your heritage comes from Lithuania, and always said, I mean, this is our senator in the United States. And I believe that Durbin is considered here as almost a permanent Lithuanian citizen. So we welcome you here. I decide definitely very happy to see you. I hope this is not the last time in my life I see you and to have a chance to talk. I actually would say that I dreamed many times right now to come to the United States again for a visit, but my physicians don't allow me to use, knowing my age problem. But I still feel like a being sometimes, oh, maybe 28 instead of 95. So I hope this is not the last time we share our thoughts about the situation, like we said today, discussed about the situation in the conflict area. I mean, the Russia has to Ukraine, but definitely the Western world is involved, and we are trying to find a solution. I hope that this is not going to be finishing confrontation between the two worlds, because that would be a total destruction. But I still hope, and I'm very happy to hear from you and from the general press about President Biden's position. I mean, this is the way, I mean, has to be handled. This is the real leadership. And finally, I would say that in all, we will win. When I say we, I believe the Western world. This is not going to give in to one of the dictator or two dictators like Lukashenko or Putin combination, which is not acceptable with a free man, free society. And on my part, I want to just through you extend my best greetings to the United States, my friends and people and officials I knew during my long term with the federal government in the United States.
I have seen you when you return to the States and to Chicago, and your friends come out in large numbers. They have not forgotten you and your family and Alma, and what you've meant to us. And as long as I'm drawing a breath, and as long as you are drawing a breath, Lithuania and America will have a friend. We will stand together for that combination, that friendship that has meant so much over the years.
Senator, it's a pleasure, and I know that I have a very dear friend in the United States.
As we say in Chicago, ačiū.
Ačiū.